MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Metropolitans have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So stepping in is Dom Thompson-Williams. He will lead this one off today.
Miami, the center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
First delivery to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And there's one away.
That is second. The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next, it'll be Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action, big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitched in a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches to contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dominic.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the stretch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. McNeil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
All even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's Pete Alonso. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
Alonso.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fastball well outside. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate now is Adam Duvall, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Now another 2-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kyle.
Next to dig in, Kyle Lewis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now into the box is James McCann. First offering and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Garcia is off of first with two away. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Mets leave one. Will move to the third with no score. Now it'll be Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Peterson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday. First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That's inside. 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Eduardo Rodriguez. Third inning, no score to this point. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Up next from Miami, Dom Thompson-Williams. And now the first pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher.
Ready now is David Peterson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Popped him up. Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on the way.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Garcia to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next, Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Reined in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in will be Dominic Smith. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Next to
right
hit,
fielder,
Avisail Garcia
Avisail.
worked a walk his first time up.
Garcia.
And now a pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number
So the
1.
next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Miami.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Back up the middle, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro chopped weakly to the right. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
From the stretch, swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
The batter will be J.J. Bleday. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Aguilar stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-1. And stepping in, James McCann. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
McCann.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in next, David Peterson struck out in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball called for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and low, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. So here is Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Marlins.
Stepping in next, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a flare out to left center. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Three and two now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Corey Seager. Popped up. Alonso is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Comes set. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Pete Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Set and the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia hits a little over the 270 mark. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. John Curtis is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. In now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
The pitcher, number 32.
To the plate now, James McCann. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Curtis, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro is after it, and the throw is in time. McCann is retired, 2 down now.
No pitcher.
Striding in is David Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Two 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. One and one the count now. Chopped at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Next, here is J.D. Davis. Singled in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up, Dominic Smith. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down. Well, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping up is Pete Alonso. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Tanner Roark comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And this will be fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for the Mets.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Mets 10 and the Marlins 1. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Get down.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
J.J. Bleday waits on deck. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point. And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping in once again is J.J. Bleday, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here comes the 1-0.
That's in. Ball two.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out. John Birdie will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch.
Outside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's got 8 hits in 24 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Dom Thompson-Williams. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Now back, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 10 and the Marlins 3. Anthony Bass enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder, Kyle.
Now here's the first offering. To short. Reined in. And that's the first out. And now here is James McCann. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1 in the air out toward right field. Duvall is there. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins 3. And now in the box, Adam Duvall starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And now, Jesus Aguilar. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. This year against right-handed pitching, Aguilar is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Garcia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Chris Davinsky gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. David Peterson earns win number 4 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.